Welcome back to the internet. Today we're going to talk about how you can basically take a list of leads that you scrape and get the top 5 or 10 or 500 leads that you should actually reach out that you should have reached out to yesterday, and separate those people from the 9,500 people that you have been contacting and that probably aren't even a good fit for your business anyways. So, in this video, we'll talk about why you should grade your leads, how do we grade leads, and then I'll show you this system and you can actually see what it looks like to grade leads at a massive scale. And just before we get started, I recommend you watch this video at 1.5 or 2 times speed just so that you don't get bored and fall. Actually, if you do get bored and fall asleep, that'll help my watch time, so go ahead and take a nap. Anyways, what we're going to do is jump right in here. And why should you grade your leads? I mean, most people don't even grade their leads. They scrape a list. Maybe they filter by like reviews or at least 4.0 stars or something like that. But no one actually looks at the website or looks at the other markers to determine what the best leads for. And that's crazy because you can actually, most of the time, if you're selling, in this case, I'm selling websites, okay? And so what I want to do is find the leads where their website is either like old or outdated or looks like crap. And I can do that at massive scale and then just cold call the top 5% of those leads where they are a decent business already, but they have a shitty website, instead of just calling every single business and hoping to find the best one. Also, for cold email, if you find, you have a segment of these leads where their website is copyright 2019, they have an outdated website, so you can say something about that in the email. Or if you know that, their website's one page, you can say, hey, this isn't good for your SEO. Here we can bid you a 10-page website or whatever. The point of it is that you can actually personalize your outreach. You can actually improve your outreach and improve. Like, think about if every lead you cold called was actually a good fit rather than like 1 in 5 or something. You could literally 5 times your results with cold calling. So here we go. How do we grade leads? First of all, I said it, the simplest way is just to go to their website. Of course, you can loop in Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the channel is that you care about, but here we care about the website, and so we can look at things like the wording, privacy policy, if they don't have a privacy policy, can we sell them that, and things like copyright year as well. So let me show you this system that I'm building for this company. So we have the default values that they're going to put in, and then this is for me for doing cold email. There's a whole bunch of other information that I'm going to be bringing in, and actually these are the fields that we're bringing in, that we're creating during this workflow. Okay, so is their website valid, yes or no? And then we have some of the markers that we found to determine what are actually the best websites and which ones are shit. And then we grade the score of the company, the score of the website, and then we come out with an overall score, which basically ranks the best leads from the worst leads. So worst leads would be someone with a good business or a bad business where they make like no money basically, and they have a really bitchin' website. They're not going to want to buy a new website, whereas people who make a ton of money and have a shit website, they're more likely to buy, right? So basically what we're doing, parsing the file, we're bringing it in from a storage bucket, so like S3, if you've ever heard of that, or Google Drive basically. And then we're filtering out the unqualified leads. So if they don't have a website, or if they don't have a phone, or no rating, any of these things, or if their rating is under 4 stars, or less than 10 reviews, then we're just going to skip over those people because they're not even worth reaching out to. They're basically just shit leads, right? And then after that, we're basically so if their website is just an Instagram, Facebook, Nextdoor, LinkedIn, Twitter page, that is not a website. That's just a placeholder, basically. And so for those people, we're saying valid website is false. And all we're doing here through this whole workflow is we're just filtering down those people. And then for the people who actually do have a website, who are good leads, we're going to their website and we're actually reading their website, taking out all this information that we can use to determine the overall score. And then once that's done, we're grading it and inserting it into the database and also creating a CSV so that the sales team can download it and put it in HubSpot or wherever they're going to be making the cold calls from. By the way, I should mention now, I am actually going to be turning this into an app that the sales team can use so they can scrape data just on their computer and then upload the file and get back an enriched file with the top leads at the very top. And that's going to be pretty good for, I don't know where I started going with that sentence. The point is, if you want this done, a similar thing for your company, you can click the link below and get a quote, and I can actually help you set up something like this. Okay, anyways, let's go on to putting a sample payload together, and you can see what this works. How this works is what I meant to say. But what we have here is a list of leads. This is actually 10,000 rows long, and all we want to do is we just want to get rid of everything past 101, because this is going to be 100 leads all the way up to there. So let me scroll all the way down. Look at this, 11,000 rows. The best part about this is as long as I'm running it on my computer, it'll cost about $10 in compute. If we run it on the cloud for 10,000 leads, it should cost around $40. So still not that bad. And let me delete these. And then we're going to save this as a CSV. We're going to upload this and test out 100 leads at a time, which I've only done 25 at a time up to now. So let's see how it works. And this is our Supabase storage bucket. So what we have is our list of files. So I'm going to upload this one that I just created. So test, where'd it go? Okay, so here it is. Here's our list of 100 leads with the header. And all I'm going to do is drop this into our Supabase bucket. And that's going to upload it. And then here's our 100 leads. And all I need to do is actually copy this file name. I'm going to come over to Trigger. And what we're going to do is we're going to replay this, but instead of this one, this file name, we're going to use the new file name, which is Texas Roofing Contractors 100. Is that really it? Okay, that works. All right, 100. Like I said, I've only done 25 at a time, so I'm a little bit nervous to see if this breaks it, but it's designed to handle 10,000. And so what we can see, it's triggering all these website scraping tasks simultaneously. And yeah, I mean, that's a lot of fucking shit going on, to put it technically. Yeah, this is going to be a mess when we run 10,000. But we will get our results soon. And this should only take around 30 seconds because we're triggering all these simultaneously. I had it set up where we were running one at a time and it had to wait. And for a list of like 100, it would have taken like 12 minutes. But now it looks like it's almost done. Looks like it should be about a minute. So I was off there. Okay, so that's done. And, oh, no, it's not done. All right, hang on. Okay, so we have processed that CSV and actually put it in our storage bucket. So if I come over to our processed thing, then we'll be able to find this new one that we just created. And what I'm going to do is download this and open it up so you can see what these leads look like. All right. Okay, so here we are back in that file that we just created, and what we can see is we actually only have 47 rows left over. That means out of the 100 that we uploaded, only, what would that be, 53 of them, or only 47 of them had over 4 stars and at least 10 reviews, okay? So we cut down this by a lot, and we also cut out ones without phone numbers and just other criteria that we're looking for. But some of them don't have a site. So anyways, I'm going to bring this website column over so we can see how good of a job this does. I'll grab it, bring it over here. Because down here we have our new scores. And I'm going to drop it right there. It's way too long. And then let's go ahead and sort this by the, we'll go sort, and we'll sort by website score. Okay? And so this is going up. And so what we can see is that the companies with the lowest score here are the ones that have absolutely no website, okay? And then this one, 129. So basically anything under 100 is really bad. And then 129 is probably just, so this is like kind of, I mean, this is not a great website, right? It's literally super short and it kind of looks like garbage. And so if we come back to our file here, so we can see that the overall score is only minus 112 because they have 17 reviews. So it's not really the best company. But let's go to this website. So this is the next one up. I mean, it's a little bit better. As we can see, it was like double the score of this old one. So it is better. And then these ones, yeah, I mean, now we're starting to get into like ones that are halfway decent. But we can basically pick like a threshold here where we're like, all right, any score under, you know, say like 250 is a bad website. And, you know, it's a small percentage of these companies. but at least we're finding those ones and we can really concentrate our outreach. So anyone with a lower number probably could do with a better website. But if we go all the way down here, the highest website score in this scrape is 3,150. And I mean, what we're going to find is a massive website. It's pretty well optimized. And yeah, I mean, no one's going to sell this person a new website anytime soon. So yeah, this, and then we combine that with the reviews to get the overall score. And the overall score is going to help us prioritize a little bit more, just because those are people where they actually have, if we sort by overall score, they're a good business, but they have no website. So this guy has the lowest, I think this is the one we just clicked on. Yeah, they have the lowest lead score because they already have a good website, and they have less reviews than this one, who has a decent website, but more reviews. So that's just like a bad lead in general. But then if we go all the way down, then we see this one was the first worst lead that actually has a website. So anyways, hopefully this was helpful. Again, if you want help with something like this, click the link below and feel free to get your quote. Thanks for watching.